Welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here. This is going to be a new mod map tour of Millstown, or Millstown? Millstown. I think Millstown. This is by Muddy Digs. It's 263.09 megabytes to download and is available for all platforms. I'm going to go ahead and read at least the first part of the description because if I remember correctly, yes, it is extremely long. And there's one required mod, the Red Barn Pack by FSG Modding, so that's not too bad, just one. I'm just going to read kind of the introductory part of it here, not the map details part, which I'll probably end up missing some stuff because of that, but otherwise if I read the whole thing, we'll be reading for 20 minutes. But it says, welcome to Millstown, a fictional U.S. town with a prosperous future in farming, livestock, forestry, and production. With mostly medium to large fields, animals, and forestry, there's always something to keep you busy. Thanks to the good folks at Larson's Livestock, they've provided the farmers of Millstown with 5 locations to buy bulk lime, dry fertilizer, slurry, and manure. Larson's is also ready to buy your slurry and manure. Millstown has a good amount of productions with some offering multiple ways to deliver. There are 2, I don't know what that's going to mean, probably train maybe? There are 2 farm supply productions offering vehicle and train. There it is, train unloading. The South Farm and supply production also able to load to train. The West Gray Mill offers unloading from train as well as vehicle. The 4 productions at the east and your honeybees send their produced pallets to the nearby warehouse for easy pickup. In new farmer mode, you start off with an arable farm as well as vehicles and implements for your field work. You'll own 4 fields, the North Cow Farm with meadow, the North Farm supply production, and the grain mill production at the east. A large beehive is also owned a new farmer. Once the money rolls in, should you wish to expand your farming operations, a second larger farm to the southeast is available for purchase. Happy farming. And at least the start of the map details says 4 pre-built farms, and 2 of which are arable. But yeah, so here we are. Nice little map. It looks like a little cabin area. We have a tractor right here, and I'm assuming we don't own this field, but that's our farm right there. I can tell on the map. Yep, we own those 2. A little bit of space there and there. So, yeah, we have, said 4 fields, right? We have that one, that one. That's technically a field, I guess, and then this field over here. Right? Oh, no, we have a field down there. There's another one. So, there's our other one. Very spread out. Don't like that. Would rather just own these 2 as well as this one. Yeah, it's kind of a pain to have spread out fields. So maybe sell a couple of those. I don't know, 147,210. You can definitely get enough money to buy those 2 pretty quick if you sell those off. But yeah, it kind of also connects you up to your cow pasture up there. But going through, the crop calendar is standard, no added crops. Oh, we have a bunch of stuff in storage too. Sorghum, canola, oats, barley, sunflower, soy, corn, milk, total mixed ration, silage, grass, hay, straw, which is pretty awesome, honestly. Manure, slurry, pig food. We got all sorts of stuff in storage. Some of that might be in animal pens that we own. A lot of starting equipment. We'll take a look at that in a second. Start with $100,000 and starting a new farm mode. You did get some property income. I fast forwarded to noon. We lost a little bit in production cost and a little bit to bale costs. What? What is costing us bale costs? These guys would be fed by us. But anyhow, you can see we do have 16 cows starting off, and they have food in there all set to go. There are contracts in the fields you do not own. Our production point is the North Farm supply production. So we have plenty of options for making pig food and whatever else we need to make for our animals, including all sorts of different silage recipes and things, which is nice. And we have a grain mill, which is making flour already, which is awesome. So we have those guys for us. Now, if we were to tag this place and go at the map, the grain mill that we own is located over here. Okay, we can untag that. That is not our land, right below that field, though. And if we go back into productions here and take a look at this, tag this. This is located up over there. Okay, so there's the North Farm supply production. We can untag that. That's where that one is at right there. So those are where our production's at. There are 21 collectibles that you can collect. I'm going to turn that off. But yes, so what I've been doing since we're obviously on the way out here with Farming Simulator 22 and we're working towards Farming Simulator 25, I've been doing really quick map tours because by the time, especially too, we had 6 maps come out last week and 6 came out this week, and I just didn't have a chance to record them during the week. So most of you guys have probably already seen them. If you guys want a really good, in-depth, detailed look at these maps, go check out Mr. Silly P. He does a really good job. My map tours are just going to be pretty quick, at least just to kind of give you guys a quick overview of what's going on the map. We'll still give you a lot of the information. You'll have pretty much everything you need, but I'm going to be quick about it just to save you guys some time. Let's take a look here in the store. If we go to the garage, and new farmer, we start off with a Steyr 8150, which we saw. We also have a Massey Ferguson MF7726, a New Holland T8 380 Genesis. We also have a big old Case Axial Flow 7150 Harvester with the grain header for that. We have ourselves a forklift, the Manitou MC184, We have a crampy big body 750S trailer. We have a large cultivator. We have a seeder set up there with an extra seed tank. We have a fertilizer and lime spreader. We have a slurry tank for spreading slurry, a decent sized one as well. Really good mower setup, actually, especially for starting out. Decent sized forage wagon. We have a baler there, nice big old case baler. We have a front loader hook up there. And then for front loader tools, we have a bucket, a pallet fork, and a bale spike. Then we also have a header trailer for our grain header. And then for weights, we have one 10-winkle pack 1,000 weight, and then we do have a belt system set up for us, which I'm assuming we're going to need for one of our silos, and nothing leased. So yeah, so you got some storage there. I think this is part of the modded red barn pack, but nice. And then this is a repair trigger in there, like that. Sleep trigger just over here. The road is right off. Well, pretty much this is the road. And that's where our other Steyr tractor is at. We have a sleep trigger right here. Perfect. I don't think there's a wardrobe trigger around this. Yeah, no, there's not. I always check, but I don't think there is. Okay. Just a nice little space here with some stuff stored. You have yourself a silo here, normal silo. Go down out. What's around the back here? Oh, a nice bunker silo out the back here. That's nice. I really like the way that windmill looks there. It looks very nice. I think it's just a decoration, but it does look nice. We also have a power washer over here next to the silo if we want to do some power washing. We have another silo over here. Good gravy. And we have some more storage here. What is this? A bale and pallet storage? Yeah, bale storage right here. So you can put some bales in there. More storage there. Another silo right there. There's the train going right by. Oh, the conveyor was for the loading the train. That's why it's over there. We have the rent train point. You can see the train works its way along here. It goes up off that way, which is kind of nice. And you can sell over to Silver Run Forest if you'd like to. So we've got to be in the Pacific Northwest again then. Or I guess then. Better we're shipping it clear across country. But anyhow, rental point there for the train. And then we have the train tracks right there. Again, storage here. And then looks like just some more storage through here. Yep, some of our bigger stuff's in here. And then we're back out around to... I'm assuming this is a water point. I would bet you can get water from this. Maybe not from this specifically, but from this river at least you should be able to. But river looks really nice. I would love to live next to a river that looked that lovely. I like this little farm. But yes, okay. Let's go ahead, and one thing I want to do, let's go down to land. Let's set all the land to be ours, so we can see anything that comes up. There's a lot to check out on this map, so the part that I've been skipping kind of save time has been the driving around. So we're just going to go straight into a flight mode, and straight into flyover. So you can see, beautiful farm setup here. We own this field, not those two. I recommend probably buying those two if you want to be closer to your farm. This kind of makes sense to own those two. They feel like they're part of this farm. But anyhow, what can you do? Let's go out to the edge here and then work our way around from there. So out here we have some greenhouses. And I am also curious, actually. Bale storage. I'm curious where our honey pallets will spawn. That is what I'm really curious about. Yeah, I don't know. We should have some bees. There's our bees down there. I believe those are ones... Well, I guess I wouldn't know now. But yeah, we started out with this field here. So those... They said they spawn in some sort of warehouse somewhere. Oh, there it is. Let's go right there. Let's just take a look at that real quick, just so we can see it. Okay, yeah. So distribution options. You have your grain spawning in here as well as your honey spawning right here. So that stuff's all spawning in here, which is kind of nice. That's where your sugar is going to spawn. So this is kind of a cool little warehouse setup for this. Oops, let's get out of here. There we go. This industrial area here. So we have the sugar mill, which is going to spawn in here, it looks like, which, again, I love that. There's no spawn point around it. The grain mill. And then we also have, what is the oil? Oil and cereal. Yep, oil and cereal factories here, which should all spawn in there with your honey. It'd be easy to move your honey from there into the cereal factory if you wanted to do that. Plus, you have a bale and pallet storage here, and then another shed right here. So really cool little industrial area. And I love the edge. The edge feels really real, really nice. I like how they set that up. But yeah, so we did kind of jump down here, didn't we? Let's work our way over here. This is one of the... Is this the large farm to the south? Oh, that's one little chunk. You can't buy a couple of chunks here. It's the animal dealer there. Yeah, I think that's... So this is southeast. Yeah, that would be this guy over here. So it's probably the large farm down here that you can upgrade to. Yeah, larger farm to the southeast is available because this would be southeast. So yeah, heading down over here. But yeah, so let's head down over here, take a look at that. It does look like it's not that much bigger. It is bigger. I guess it's bigger. It's definitely bigger. Never mind, I take it back. It's definitely bigger. But yeah, quite a few things happening here. I love the way that it all looks very American, very Red Barn-esque and everything like that. So I do like that quite a bit. On this farm, if we zoom in a little bit, cow pasture, chicken barn, farm silo. We have a workshop there. Same thing we have on our farm over here right now. A farmhouse, bale storage, red barn with a silo. I'm assuming that's going to be like a hayloft. Then we have the train silo there and the ability to use the train there. And then we also have a grain dryer, which is super cool. And that looks like the one that was... that's the one from... I'm assuming they had... let me scroll down here. I'm sure they put the permissions in here. Yeah, a shout out to all the Farming Simulator community, asset and mod creators, prefabs, textures, and content creators, map testers, and you, the farmer. So this is either a prefab and then was used by Superfly as well, but this is the same kind of setup as Superfly's thing here. So I wonder if they had, I'm sure they probably got Superfly's permission to use that. Pretty cool. But yeah, nice little farm down here like that. Probably going a little too fast there. I apologize. We'll slow it down a bit. We continue across the bottom. You got a beautiful landscape. Looks like a nice little stone quarry down here. And then is that... What is that? What is that? Are there any custom, like... Fill types on the ground? Oil, shale, milled sand, milled stone, and sand. Okay. And dried barley and stuff, obviously, from the mill dryer, or the grain dryer. So there's some custom things in here. Now, I didn't see those in... Oh, they were down at the bottom. I just completely ignored them because I'm an idiot. So that's my bad. We have concrete pavers, pallets, wood toys. That's cool. That's a cool-looking wood toy. Red dye, sand, milled stone, milled sand, oil shale, and spent oil shale are all down there. So some added production chains. So that's pretty cool. All right, we have this town area. So if we look on the map here, this town area kind of stretches from this and kind of goes along here and down this way. So we're going to head down to the corner and work our way up from there. I think that's probably the best way to handle this since it's all kind of just right here now. And again, even with me doing a very quick version of a map tour, this is still going to take some time to get through it. Probably be a 15-20 minute map tour anyways. Okay, so down here, you can see the corner of the map is right here. That is the corner. So this way is where we're going. Now, just below us down here, we have the water tower, so we can get water from there. I'm surprised there's not like a point of interest down there. But anyhow, we move up a little bit further. This little complex right here, we have the grocery store sell point. We also have ourselves the bakery. Oop, I broke it. It froze there for a second. The bakery as a production point. And then if we move up a little further, you can see we got the dairy there. And then down there, what's that? Oh, the water distribution. So you have water distribution right there. And then obviously you have the dairy point right there for you. We move up here a little bit further, and now we kind of taken the right here, or started to take the right. On the right-hand side, we have the bowling center, which is pretty cool sell point. And then right there, is that the pizzeria? Yep, pizzeria right there. So you get that as an extra sell point. And these buildings here alongside are mostly decorative. Go through that, just get rid of it. And then right here, down just below us, we have ourselves the train transfer silo, and then the way to get it on the train, and then the train rental point. So all that stuff is going to be right down there in that facility, which is pretty cool. Across the way, you got a significant kind of little industrial park here where we have ourselves the... Is there two trains? There's two trains. That one sells to Somerset. There's a train that goes across here. Just notice that. Yeah, Somerset and Silver Run. So you have a train that goes across. That one's for loading on this train. Same with this other farm down here. So you can load it onto this one train here. That is cool. There's not a way to... It says train transfer silo, but like just to transfer it onto the train. It'd be cool if they had a way to transfer stuff from one train to the other. I guess that this kind of train yard is kind of like that, where you could transfer stuff back and forth, but there's not like you load it into one silo and switch it. So I guess you got to be careful what train you want to sell off to and load onto. But yeah, what we have here, that was a carpentry point. Well, pallet factory right there. And then of course we have the Millstown wood and wood chips sell point right there. And then we also have the rental train point with the silo all set up there. And what's that production? The stone and sand mill right there, that big building there. And then to the right of that, we have the stone and sand mill selling point. So you can sell stuff off there, which is pretty cool. So a lot of stuff going on in this map. I can see why it got a fairly high rating. This is one that's going to make it into the top 10 mods of the week. So spoiler alert on that. But right over here, so if we're looking at here, we got quite a bit of stuff going on. You can see our starting farm in the distance there, the big farm over there. We have a lot happening in this little area here. So just below us here, we have the Grayson sell point for the Grayson fuel point. We also have the gas station there. And we also have the dry grain mill right over there. We have ourselves a sawmill right there, which is pretty sweet. Then up to the left, we have the concrete and pavers factory. And then just to the right of that, we have ourselves the carpentry point. And then finally, we have Johnson's Farmer Market off there in the distance. So quite a few things happening right here. And honestly, the map feels very American and looks very good. Looks like they did a good job on it. So it's always good to see American maps done well. But yeah, if we head up this way, start heading up this way, we'll work our way up this road now and around, and then we'll head out the top here, and then we'll probably drop back down and finish out at the animal dealer is probably what we'll do. Probably head out this way and then go from there. So We have the vehicle shop on our right-hand side. Huge vehicle shop, plenty of room to get stuff. And then right down there, straight ahead, we have ourselves the Chemco sell point right over there. And as we take a left and move along this road, we have a couple of sell points down below us. First, we have the textiles and embroidery sell point. And then we also have this one right here, the restaurant. So we have the restaurant sell point there. And we can move past that. And then we have some greenhouses right off here to the left. So you got 1, 2, 3 greenhouses. Oh, you got multi-input greenhouse, and a tree sapling greenhouse. So a few different ones there. Looks like there's some custom stuff there to take a look at. Maybe one of those produces saplings if you want to use that. And I didn't look at actually one thing too. Is there anything modded into this map? Yeah, these guys right here will hold methane as well as, what else is doing there? They normally hold fuel as well. I think they do. But anyhow, they'll hold methane now. So a couple modded tankers on there. Head up this way. On the left-hand side, we have kind of a small farm here. They did say there's 4 farms. So this looks like the sheep farm here. I guess pigsty and then 2 sheep pastures, open shed storage, and a hayloft there. So a lot of stuff going on there. We head up this way just below us. This is going to be one of those points you talked about for manure. Slurry buy station, manure buy station, and the lime and dry fertilizer buy point. And then up here we have a massive BGA complex here. So the BGA there. Now we do own the land that is on, but if we go down to production, let's see here. Yes, we also own that grain dryer down there on the main farm, which makes sense. We also own the multi-greenhouses and the tree sampling greenhouse, which will make that. But we don't own the BGA, so you have to buy that separately even if you buy the land. Now out here, I'm assuming, well, we have this guy here for starters. We have ourselves the wood toy workshop, which is super cool. And then I'm assuming we have some stuff that, yes, we can quarry out of here if we'd like to. Some stone and probably some sand there. Very nice. Nice little wooded area as well up there. And then down here. So just past the BGA, just up behind it, we have a couple sell points. First, we have the farmer's market. Not the Johnson farmer's market, but the regular one, I guess. And then we also have the Betty Jo's Bales and More, where you can sell stuff right there to Betty Jo at her nice little business. So we keep going along the side here. On the right-hand side, we have Betty Jo's Trading Depot. Betty Jo's got her stuff going on up here. She's got a lot of business ideas going on up here. And then down that river, you can see where the Steyr is, where we started out, and then our farm just beyond that. And a beautiful river. Really like the river on this map. We head up here. This looks like another farm, but just below us, before we get to that farm, we have the tailor shop. And this farm right here is the one we started off with the cows and everything on it. So we have the cow barn, we have the manure heap extension, and we have the farm hayloft up there. So that's probably where it hay's at. And we have a couple bunker silos. And you have plenty of room to work around the cows and get some more grass for them. And up here, this is kind of cool. A little, like touristy kind of area up here, which is kind of cool, like that. Moving on here, we kind of have another region here. We're getting around the railroad tracks and stuff like that. Just below us to the right, we have the spinnery right there. So if we hop out of here, you can see the spinnery point. And then right down there, we have another setup of the lime and dry fertilizer, manure buy station, and slurry buy station. That's just all down there in that corner, which is pretty cool. Now, right here in this little area, we have ourselves another north train silo area, so you can connect things up to the train, and that's all done in that facility right over there. And then just before that, we have the HH milling grain sales, which you can sell stuff off right there. And then off in the distance, just behind it, we have ourselves the North Farm Supply Production Point. And then we also have a liquid chemical buy station over here as well. There's a liquid chemical buy station. And then up to the right here, we have ourselves another refinery, or another production point, the refinery, which is pretty cool. And then this just goes up to the train point. So we're going to cut down. We're going to, just around the corner from our farm, we have another one of those buy areas. So we'll go stop and take a look at that. I can't talk anymore. It's already over. And we're already 19 minutes into this short map tour. Sorry, there's a lot to talk about. It's a good map. But down here, we have another little buying station, which is pretty close to that one, to be honest. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe it could be more spread out, but that's a very minor critique for a map like this. And then here we have the animal dealer kind of zone, and the fire department's on the right-hand side there, which is kind of nice. You got a little fire department there. But we have the liquid chemical buy station, the animal dealer itself, animal trader bale sales, Larson's slurry to sell your slurry, and Larson's manure to sell your manure. And then up around the corner, too, we have another slurry and buy point. So that's going to be just up over here. Near one of those buy points, you can buy fertilizer, lime, slurry, and manure. And that, my friends, is the map. Pretty cool. I like it. Honestly, I really do like this map a lot. Definitely deserves to be in the top 10 for this week. So there you guys go. If you guys enjoyed, please drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on the screen to join the Farmer Cop channel. And turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and for watching.